Welcome back again for another race weekend. This time, we are finding ourselves at Barcelona, or some might know, Catalonia in Brazil. Again, this is your host, Sean. Welcome, boys. Logistical Nightmare, Season 3, Round 3, Catalonia, GR4, GR3 race, back to back, and the boys are going to kick it off tonight with the Toyota 86 and the GR4. And then, of course, we're going to head off straight thereafter with a GR3 race with their chosen slash provided manufacturing car. On the track at this moment is a few gents. I'm just viewing it politely because they are practicing it. They're getting their hands dirty. They're getting to know the track. They've been feeling it around for the last hour or so. Everyone is getting slowly comfortable with what is expected of them. And of course, the GR4 race is going to be another smacking time to watch. I'm hoping this is going to be fun. Mr. AM Racing, aren't you supposed to be racing? The boys are very quick here tonight, so no joys about it, man. This is the pro pool of Logistical Nightmare. Big names in the lobby at this moment as we are looking at this stage. Fluffy butt. So I am actually the pool host as well, so this might just be a little bit strenuous and tedious for you boys, so sorry. I'm gonna have to kick off the qualifying session with these boys. I'm gonna kick him out from the lobby, set the track to horrible, edit the event settings, put the track back to normal, and give them time to do their 2 laps. Let's do all my type. And tell them to go good luck, I guess. One out, one in. One out, one out. One out. One hot. And then we can go and kick them and watch them. Alright boys, so back into the stream. This is administration and streaming at its best. I am multitasking tonight because I think the boys in the pro pool want to focus on the race. Don't want to worry that much of administration, checking what goes on, what goes not. I'm going to try and keep the stream as good as I can, considering that I myself have to talk to you guys and keep you on glued, which is not going to be the easiest thing to do. But at the same time, I do hope everything goes well. I am going to kick you boys off in the mid-race so that we can do some more administration, because I've got to set the boys into the lap. So at this moment, we have the out lap for the GR4 race. These boys are only allowed 2 laps in this instance. One is an out lap. Your second lap is your qualifying lap. Whether you do break it, make it or not, that is where it counts. I am sorry, but that's a pain. But this is where racing makes it interesting. Something's gotta count. What you do in your GR4 race from a 5-lapper standpoint of view is you actually, out of that, is your grid start position for your GR3 race. That's where the big guns come out, the big boys are shooting, and they're gonna kick it on the track. At this moment, we are watching GTA is Mr. Paris, or Ford Lockdown Laps, is what most of us know him. The man is quick, rocking that livery of that Toyota 86 with the golden rims, coming down the straight, heading into an immediate hard brake, quick right-hander, smooth left-hander, and then you gotta push, hold the throttle, and take it as easy as you can coming around those long right-hander. Always watch for track limits. I mean, that's just where it can get and painful. Who else is on the track? So we got Perez, we've talked about. Fluffy Putt is just behind him, sitting comfortably in that position. Right behind Fluffy Putt is Mr. GTAS Beetham, legend himself, substituting for GTAS Frost, who is unable to make it tonight due to some internet issues. I hope he gets that right. I mean, if you have problems with your internet, it's just one pain after another. Following him is Mr. DMR GTI, Sprinkler, GTRSA, Dino Cantino, DMR AM Racing, GTA is slow, and then we have Mr. DMR Jazz. Seems like we're missing a couple of drivers tonight, which is very odd and unusual, but that does and can happen. Kinda strange we're missing a few boys. I think the KBR boys is not yet tonight. No KBR boys here. DKP not present. The question on my mind is, who is gonna tackle this man? Mr. Dino Cantino. Kicking the series off with a bang. Round 1 win. Round 2 victory. Can he make it 3 in a row? That's sort of where I sit. I don't know. No DKP tonight. Not seeing the man. Send him a friend request. I'm not seeing any KBR boys tonight, so is this a miss? Do they hit it? Did they not get it? All the excitement gone. I have to keep my eyes all over tonight because I gotta do all the administration at the same time. So, track race info. The boys are at Dino Cantino off to a flyer. As always. And we got two other boys coming at the back. DMR Jazz is the last boy that's going to kick her off for a qualifying session. I'm going to quickly have a quick squeeze here at the timing monitor. Dino first, Beetham, Perez, GT, Fluffy, Sprinkler, GTRS, AM Racing, Slow, and then DMR Jazz. I think the boys are ready or not, but the race is going to kick off and start. I am in spectator mode. In the spectator mode, I have to go and go race. Started. Administration. There's the time slots, boys. Top 10 only. We are missing out on the KBR boys not present today. But you know what? Race is still gonna happen. Whether or not you're here or not. Oh crap, and I didn't have the time. I'm gonna have to ask the boys to. See what happens when you now do both sessions. Now I gotta ask the boys to kick it out and kick it out. Oh no. All to exit. All to exit. I am so sorry. At least I got a screenshot of that. But everyone's off the line. So at least I can say that there's no internet issue. Thank goodness. I can do a show and I can host the lobby. That is wickedly cool. Wickedly cool. Wickedly cool. Oh, looks good. Trying to make it as if I like planned this, but actually I didn't plan this at all. Like not at all. Okay, so 5 laps. 5. Grid host. I need to set it by host. I need to change it. I need to go find my print screen. I now gotta watch it. So Dino, Ptham, Perez, GTI, Fluffy Putt. I'm actually just gonna do this and see if this helps me better. I am so sorry for all this nonsense, boys. You're just gonna have to watch me do all the administration while still trying to kick it up in two different charts. Hosting, watching a race, and. This is just so painful. Never have I ever, is what I call it. And now I gotta sign into things. Ay, ay, ay. Um, down. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm stressed, but I'm not. I'm gonna get the hang of this. Gotta sign in. Change grid order. Dino. Ethan. Paris. That's what I remember. Getting there. Success. Logged in status. Okay. Paris. Then we have GTTY. Then we have Fluffy Butt just behind him. And then I have Sprinkler. And then I have GTRSA. Followed by Jazz. Followed by GTA Slow. Followed by DMR Racing. Let's kick it, boys. Good luck. Go. All is ready, race is ready. That is how I have it from a grid starting position. This is 5 laps for these boys. Nothing more, nothing less. Race is gonna start. Now I can sit back, relax, give you boys some action. And hopefully it goes a lot better than this. Man. Hey, Megan's back again. And Mr. Kalen. And Mr. Johan. Alright. I do apologize for all of that. That is just wickedly bad. Here's your grid starting positions again. 1, Tino, Peter, and Paris, GTY, Fluffy, Sprinkler, RSA, Jazz. 5 laps. Where they end in this is where they are going to start in their second race. 2. And we're off! No issues from the starting line. Everyone covering for the inside line because that is the ideal line what you want to do. Cut it in, cut it quick, make a move. Tino Cantino is on his way. Is he going to be able to defend it? 3 wide, a little bit dodgy. Fluffy Butt takes it, covers it. Slight touching here and there by the boys. DMR Tino Cantino off to a magnificent start again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this man is on a roll. Heavily followed there by Fluffy Butt, I think who's his partner in co. DMR Boyki's on a roll. I am a poet and I don't even know it. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, But this is not over yet. This is 5 laps, boys. 5 laps of hard racing. These boys are going to kick it off corner by corner. Tino Cantino wants to get away. Tino wants to move. Tino wants a gap. Tino does not want to be challenged tonight. All he wants is victory, number 3, back to back from race 1 to race 2 to race 3. End of discussion. The sunset is there. Beat him on a big challenge there on the sideline. Fluffy Butt is covering up there for him. This is where the race is going to be. I am telling you now. This is just one of those tactic things. Tino heading off to the sunset. Fluffy Butt is going to cover as best as he can, trying to put Peter right behind him and keep him there. This is not a track where there's so many positions for you to take over or pass. Maneuvers are going to be very limited. One of them is going to be down the straight. Is he going to make a move? Is this a place for him to do something? Is Beetham going to take this? Toyota versus Toyota. GR4, 86. Going on the outside line. Is this going to be a move? No. Fluffy Butt covers it very good. Says, no man, no. This is not happening. And DMR Dino Gantino off in the lead with a 1.6 second deficit. No one's going to catch that man now. Behind him is Berry, GT, Sprinkler, Jazz, GTA is slow. Fluffy is there, keeping his line, keeping his tool. Be there, inside line. Is he making the move? That is cutting it. In, through, and he's made the pass and maneuver, and not far behind him is Jerry's. Berry's is going to do another move on him. Is Fluffy losing 2 positions? 2 positions, 2 corners. Oh my goodness. How do these boys do this? Fluffy has just lost 2 positions. And now he is under severe attack by DMR GTI. If ever I'm gonna now pronounce that man's name right in any lobby, it is going to be shockingly scary for me. Beetham on the move. I am keeping an eye on him. He is breaking away from the pack over there. Berries is under pressure from Fluffy Bluff. Fluffy Butt has lost 2 positions. The game is not over. Fluffy is going to fight it back. This is going to be hardcore racing all the way, give and take, through and through. Fluffy wants that inside line, takes the inside line. This is a run and a race to the end. Who has the balls? Who wants it more? Who needs it more? That is what the question is. Can these boys give us the answer? Fluffy Butt has the inside line. Perez gives it to him. Takes an undercut. Goes on the undercut. Has the racing line. Makes the move. Makes it stick. Fluffy under severe pressure again. What a phenomenal move. Now, I don't know what happened there. Whether it was a glitch, whether it was a touch, I am not 100% sure. But that just looked phenomenal for me. Takes the undercut after he just went into it. Almost lost the position and he just went, not today, not today. Again, DMR, Dino Cantino, off into the sunset. The race is still going strong. These boys in the mid-pack are fighting. I am going to keep an eye here on Mr. Fluffy Butt. Today, it seems like everywhere where this man is where the racing is going to happen. Slight penalty over there, 0.1 second, but everyone behind him has got a little penalty there. They got to milk it here and there. And under pressure again. GTI on the outside. Not now, not now. Still there, still there. Just like I'm pronouncing GT Spoot. I need more water. I need something. But this is phenomenal. Front runners are running away though. There is a bit of a gap in between 1, 2 and 3. And they are making more of a headway in front. GTI getting a bit sluggish there. Giving some breathing space to Fluffy. But he is under a significant amount of pressure now from Sprinkler. Is Sprinkler going to make a move coming down the straight? This is where all the passing maneuvers are. Splinter's got the inside line. Too wide. Keeping it real. Inside, outside, inside, top. Still kicking it hard. Another one side by side. This is what makes racing so much fun. If you can go corner to corner with a guy next to you, knowing that you can trust him, knowing that he can make a move while you can still fight for the position, not really losing that much time, but at the same time being pressed, and the boys at the back are double glitching there for sure. I can see DMR Jazz is all over the show again. No one can see him. Or GTA Slow can't see that man. Battle is here between 5th and 6th. Fluffy Butt is slowly catching up on GTA Berries. Slight Ghost. Another race developing here for 3rd. Fluffy Butt caught up with him. Got rid of a bit of a penalty. 1 lap more to go. The boys are heading to a good finale. And Tino giving the ride of his life again. 1 more lap. A potential another victory. Hey, this man is on a roll. No two ways about it. I'm keeping a close eye to these boys. Fluffy Butt with another penalty over there. Cutting corners is just gonna make you suffer. Berry's keeping it cool. Sprinkler did not made a position. He's also challenging, but he's also being challenged at this moment. Fellow GTA's member just behind Sprinkler there. Both running and gunning for GTI. Coming down the hairpin corner, which is not really a hairpin corner, but it does feel like one. Gotta hit it slow, cut it in, hit the apex, and then exit fast. This is my hated corner. So many mistakes can happen around here. Boys are fighting. Question is, when are you gonna make the move? If there's ever a position to make a move, this is one of them. You either make it now or you won't be able to make it at all. Sprinkler keeping it cool. Probably thinking because he has a penalty, he doesn't need to worry that much. He just needs to stay close to. That 0.1 second penalty is gone. Now he needs to make a move. Whether he can is another question. Gotta make sure you time it properly, time it well. Hope he makes a mistake coming out of these aces. Hops a curve, loses time, coming down. Dino win, Peter 2nd, Berry's 3rd, Fluffy 4th. GTI 5th, 6th, 7th. Ish. These quick races are not that easy to track, man. I am racing all the way to 8th. GTR is a 9th and Jazz is 10th. What a race. Lots of penalties between all these boys. Corner cutting is not going to get you anywhere. That's sadly the story. Well done to Dino. Led from start to finish, man. Untouchable. Untouchable. I am going to go and spot check the race results. Need to have my screenshot. Because from my screenshot, I need to then send it to myself. And then I'm going to go be right back. We will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I had to cut it short over there. This is just trying to get things right, making sure the things goes proper. Hoping that we can get a better race start and all that. I have sent all the things to me. I have made all the adjustments I need to be. I potentially believe that I might need to do another host lobby reset here. That is if all goes well, that ends well. The boys need to enter. I need everyone to enter. Probably just gonna do this based on host. Let's just set this to host so that things can just work perfectly. Then I'm gonna change the grid order. Hopefully all as well. Dino Cantino will be number 1. Second place will be Pitham from his second position of the previous race. Then we have Mr. Berries that took the 3rd podium, followed by Fluffy Butt in 4th, GTI in 5th, Sprinkler in 6th, GTA is slow in 7th, DMR AM Racing has not yet entered, GTRSA, and then Jazz in last position. So, whoops, there's that man. He has just entered now. I need to pop him up 2 positions. No, 1 position, sorry. No. There we go. GTA slow, Sprinkler. So this is the grid start for the next one. So we have Dino Cantino, followed by Peter Perry's Fluffy, GTI, Sprinkler, GTA slow, DMR AM Racing, GTRSA, and DMR Jazz. Money on the move, I have to admit it. Dino Cantino is probably the man to beat. He has been unbeatable during all the rounds so far, so I would probably stick that he would take this one. It's going to be a tough and hard battle with him because there is big names behind him. There is guys that's going to kick it and kill it, so I fear that this might just be a little bit more exciting than what we have seen in the past. Gonna get the boys ready. Ready. Set. Going. Is what I would do. Fluffy Butt is a little bit typing. Everyone's happy. All is good. Boy, just making double sure. 22 lap. Grid start. Host. Then fuel 4. Race start. Let's go. Kicking it off the line. And let's hope the boys get it. 3 seconds before the race start. Same as before. Let's start host check. Boys who finished first will start off first. There's 22 laps of Catalunya, Barcelona in Spain. Is it Spain? Yes, it's Spain. That feels awful. I can't believe I said it. Again. Merc on the grid start, but that Subaru is just as quick. The Alphas I am not 100% sure of, but off the line this is going to be interesting. Dino Cantino, the man to beat. And we're off. Someone jumped the start. Someone jumped the start. I saw a slight jump start there. Alpha versus Merc versus... Whoa, Chevy. Look at that Chevrolet all the way from 4th position. Hey, those Chevys are beautiful, but man, they are quick. What? Nothing is quicker off the line than the Merc. These Mercs are just dominating it race by race. I didn't even see you boys. YouTube chat is on. My humble apologies. Trying to manage everything at the same time is not as easy. Hosting, race hosting, commentating, watching the race. Look at this. This is where the action is. The boys are racing very hard. Sprinkler just behind Pitham. GTI lost 2 positions there coming around the corner. DMR AM Racing all the way from his 8th position is now sitting in 5th. What a start for him. What a start. That is just phenomenal. That man must be excruciatingly happy. 3 positions made up from race start. And he is heading toward a potential good race. Last week wasn't that great. This week he wants to make a show. This week he wants to make a name. This week he wants to kick it. But now he needs to run it. Fluffy Butt there, right behind him with the Alpha. Lots of Alphas in the mix over here. Definitely 3 of them. Perez has moved a position. He's now in 2nd place, chasing for 1st. I've got to watch this. Chasing down the Mercedes. This week, I have some funny feeling the front action is going to be where the race is. Dino is going to keep it real. Oh, a bit of touching and heading. Back middle, bro. Oh, killing it. Look at that. Fluffy fighting. Left, right, middle, center, all over. Everyone's on top of him. Sprinkler, back markers. These boys are racing hard. Side by side. Not giving an inch to anyone. Does seem like he is not seeing anyone, or anyone is not seeing him. Giving his full go there. It's the GTRSA not letting DMR Racing go away. Merc versus Chef. And Merc squeezed in between 2 chefs. Does look like this is going to be where all the fun and excitement is. And I am keeping an eye on what the front runners are doing at this moment. They are running close to one another. But GTSR is going to challenge for the position over here. No 2 ways about it. Coming down the straight. Who has the most speed? And Flavio is just enjoying it. That is like a double slipstream scenario for him. GTRSA taking the position from DMR. The man made it up. Now he has Fluffy all over him. Not far behind is Mr. Sprinkler. Inside line. These boys are racing. Side by side action all the way. Fluffy covering very well there. Ooh, that didn't look very well. Nonetheless, action is still good. Racing is still hard. Keeping an eye on the boys in front. Does look a bit exciting at this stage. Close contention between these two. Probably a second in between them. Subaru versus Merc. All in all, I have to say that I think the Merc is probably more dominant here. Yet, never count on the Subaru. Again, one of the best car choices by the top GTSA GT guys. Or the GT Sports guys. Loved it, always does well with it, always races hard with it, and he's phenomenal as well. Chevys and them are way back there, and in between them is an Alpha. Probably struggling a bit because it doesn't have the straight line speed, because it's kind of like more straight line speed, needs things, has to race faster. Okay. Chevys are all here. I am not seeing AM Racing. What happened to the man? Missed an incident. missed something. DMR AM Racing is off my maps. Is he sitting in 10th position? Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to him. This is just unfortunate bad luck. Unfortunate bad luck. Running in 10th position again. Must have had contact. Must have made a mistake. Anything could have gone wrong. I just didn't see it. Nonetheless, back to the race where the boys are fighting. Alphas, all three of them, gunning each other. DMR Jazz on the move. He's chasing Fluffy Butt with furious anger. And he's got a penalty. Went a bit wide, naughty, naughty. Ooh, both boys went wide. These two are teammates. Jazz and Fluffy. Why am I even bothered about this? It's the KBR boys that are not here tonight. Field is spreading out quite a bit now. There is a lot of mid-pack racing happening here. So 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 4 are in close proximity to each other. Just kind of where someone in the pit. Someone in the pit. Race is on this side of the world. Heading to the leader. Berries and Dino. Berries and Dino. Dino did probably one hell of a lap over there. Quickest time at this moment is a 1:44.5. Gunning that Merc. Corner by corner. Inch by inch. Again. Sunset ride, cowboy style, see you later, is his to lose. I'm sorry to say that, but can anyone compete against him this season? Anyone? Yeah, the Mercs do look lovely, Johan. There's no choice about it. Every time I look at them, I go like, whoosh. Definite, fantastic, brilliant, sexy liveries over there. Heading back to the mid-pack. DMR GTI has got a good gap between him and his fellow teammate, who's GTRSA. That's a good 2 seconds deficit over there, but he's 7 seconds behind them. Probably struggling a bit, but again, different tires, different choices, different strategies. There's one going in, there's two going in. Few boys going into the pits on lap 5. So, mediums are in. Soft or something else. That's quick. 6 laps and they're in the pit. 22 laps to go. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. GTA is slow with his Alpha all over the back of that Chevy. Doesn't have the straight line speed, but can probably get him and gun him somewhere around the corners if he can make the move, if he's daring enough to do so. Because any given moment, straight line speed, he will not win. Not against the Chevy. No two ways about it. We saw that coming down the straight line. How that Chevy outpulled the Merc by far. All GTA slow has got to wait for it and wait for it until he makes a mistake. Not far behind him is Sprinkler, who went off track just a little while, probably 2 or 3 laps ago. Coming back, fighting hard. His teammate Perry sitting in 2nd place. Peter in 3rd, GTRSA in 4th. So, top 3 is sort of squared off. Those boys are going, gone. And of course, Dino, up to his cowboy tricks again. This is where it's gonna get interesting. Now, GTA is slow. Doesn't have the straight line speed. Does have the corner capabilities of taking any car, any place, any time. But loses so much coming down the straight. Is GTRSA going to pit though? Because his teammate was in the pit not so long ago. Yes, one is off in the pit. Alpha is still going strong. Time for the Chevys to pit. They need a bit of fuel, chunking, or just tire change. One of the two. Positions are still doing well. AM Racing is catching up slowly. managed to pass Mr. Jazz, so he's made up a bit of time over there, I think. Although I do believe that Jazz did do a pit stop at some point. So Mr. Jazz is on one pit stop better ahead than AM Racing. AM Racing is slowly trying to catching up, so he's probably going to have to change his whole strategy for the race from a potential 3-4 stopper to a 1-2 stopper, just to get back into this punch to whatever happened to him at whatever point. And the guys on the commentating says that the Mercs are OP, so OP means that they are the top optimal cars for this track, definitely outracing, outscoring everyone else. Next week's track is another power track. For some other weird reason, I think my little hatter just loves power tracks, and the poor boys that don't do power tracks are just suffering. They either need to change their cars from alpha to some other point or whatever the case may be, but it just doesn't seem like these alphas are gonna win anything at all. Dino Gantino in the pits, so is Berries. I'm still staying out with the alpha. Making up as best as he can, when he can, with as little speed as he can. All alone by himself. I gotta grab a bit of a drink. My mouth is turning dry. In and out the pits. Bet you all that Dino did was just a splash and dash of tires and fuel. Less than a second behind Mr. Beetham, who hasn't pitted at this moment. There we go. Okay, go look for some action, boys. Let's go look for some action. Definitely have a feeling there's some action happening in this corner. Sprinkler. Fighting. Don't think he actually pitted, but GTI did pit, so this GTI losing a lot of time now. Fighting this battle. Just does not want to. Sideline. Taking the corner, going wide. Very dodgy, but good move down the straight. Sprinkler losing 2 positions now. Keeping it tight. These boys are battling phenomenally. Unbelievable. Fluffy but giving it to them. Chevy. So many positions as exchanged in this last lap between these 3 boys. It's unreal. Dino back in the pits. That is not something I expected to see, is to see Dino going back into the pits again. Very unusual. Oh! Fluffy but fending off GTI. Going down the straight. That Alpha made it. Why? Now Fluffy is right behind Dino. Who pitted as well? Can anyone tell me what's going on? I am confused as hell. Yeah, Alpha is not good with power. Alpha is not good with any straight lines. I often wonder why these boys don't go for any other car. Are their second choices that bad? Can't be. Seriously. Maybe. The hat is just hammered some boys. Perry's now in the lead with a 3-second gap. Now that is again just because Dino has gone for 2 pit stops already. And I'm still unsure as to why he did that. No clue. But a 4-second lead does Perry's have over Dino Cantino. The race is not yet over. We are not even close to halfway. Still another 2 laps for these boys to run. Everyone is close. I mean, this is corner by corner, side by side. anything can happen. Absolutely anything. Normally by 9 laps we see the gap between all the boys by massive margin. Massive margin. Yeah, you can practically see that the boy coming in who is last, which is fighting with AM Racing. Again, Alpha's making havoc of everything. All the boys still down the straight. And I look at that and I think, not happening, not happening, not happening. But it's possible. That is so close. Inside line. What a move. What a move. I mean, really, anyone that tells me that the Alphas cannot do it, nah, that just shows you that it's possible. Gotta stick it through your last corner. Exits and entries and exits. That's what it counts. Gotta make it count. Have to make it count. Action all over the place. Going back to the front runners. Fluffy. Dino. GTI. Then Peetham is way there back in the mix, sitting in 5th position. And he's actually being chased hard by the fellow Chevy. Not so close, not so heavy on his tail as what I would expect it. Are the boys settling in? Are they just making sure we're heading good laps? Berry is now at this present moment has got the fastest lap. So we can actually do, while we're watching this, quickly head over to the chart. So the timing board at this moment has got Berries, Dino, Fluffy, DMR, GTI. GTA is Peetham sitting at 5th. 6 is GTRSA. Then GTA is slow, followed by Sprinkler. We have DMR Jazz, and then DMR AM Racing sitting at 10th position. Fastest lap is the Alpha. Wow, the big boys are bringing the big guns at this moment. Back location. Very close, 1 to 10, all the way through. Doesn't matter how you look at it, the race is still on, not over. Fat Lady hasn't sung yet. And I'm loving it. Halfway mark, halfway mark. This is where things are going to change up. Ah, GTI off the board. What has happened there? Oh, that is just going to kill him. All the way to 8th place. Had to spin out. Probably made a mistake. Was running so good there. And just out of the bloom. Oopsie my doopsie. Back in 8th. Can he make it up? That's the question. DMR Jazz is all over him. But for some reason, Jazz is just on a phenomenal battle and move. Getting up to 5. His fellow teammate GTRSA is sitting in 5th position. Being chased down by GTA is slow. And again, I didn't even get it. Where does this man get this name? GTA is slow. Slow in what thing? Is that an abbreviation of something? What does he mean? That has to be an abbreviation. Any boy sitting in this pool lobby is not slow. No two ways about it. I'm sorry, but that does not look like a man who's slow. GTRSA going into the fence mode. Alpha wants to stick it on the outside. Oh, backed out there. Knew it wasn't going to happen. That would have just been a disaster. A disaster. Looking at the back, I can slowly see that Dino is catching on to Berries. Game is not over at all. There was a 4-second difference between the boys when we looked at them probably about 3 or 4 laps ago. Dino has managed to murder and throw away about 3 of those seconds. Catching up, not letting this guy take the victory. Ain't over until it's over. The This is just where it's gonna get very, very interesting. Merc. This is Subaru. You'll see a good mid-back race. Between 5 and 6 is fighting. That's GT, RSA, and GT slow. I don't see that there's going to be. Oh, in the slipstream, Is he gonna make a move? Oh, shows his nose. Oh, makes him aware. Hello, I'm there. Not yet. Alpha. GT, RSA is in the pit. That's for fuel. Give him a bit of a break. Getting back to the front back. These boys are battling. That's for sure. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Ah, this is where it's gonna get real. Cool, calm, collective. Where do you make your move? Where do you make it stick? Been pushing it the whole time. Going a bit wide. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. Dino is hungry for that victory. All I want to do is just watch at this moment, but I cannot. Can't just commentate and not commentate. Down the straight, this is gonna get interesting, that's for sure. These boys are gonna make it happen or not happen. Betty's going defensive. Merc going on the outside. Too wide. Too wide still. Too wide still. What a battle. Hey, these boys. Corner by corner. Side by side. Betty decides to give it to him. What? Phenomenal. That was just a phenomenal pass. Balls to the wall. All he did was just put it there and made sure that he doesn't give up. This is not over. This is not over at all. Lap 14, going into lap 15. Definitely not the final. Not the ending. Merc versus Subaru. So we have the two GTAs boys here at the back. Sprinkler and Slow. Loving that Alpha livery though. Like really loving that. That just looks spectacular. There's just something about that dark of a black color with that patches of red and the wonderful baby blue all over in the front just makes it gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Big ups to the man that created that livery. Slow is still out. Berries is in the pits. Berries made it last as long as he potentially can. That is probably his last pit stop. Where is he gonna come out? Man that's probably done lots of pit stops and made a mistake. Number 96, GTI, down the straight, sitting in comfortably in 8th position. Yamar Jazz a bit away from him. I would say the battle is somewhere around about here, but it's also in close proximity to about behind. That's between Berries and Fluffy at this moment. Well, Berries already pitted. Probably not gonna pit again. It's all about where does Dino pit come out when he has to pit, or will he pit? That is yet to be discovered. These boys do lovely reviews. Lovely at all. Dude. For anyone that is wondering, let me see if I can bring you all up to speed. 2 races back to back, Sunday night. GR4, GR3, a dash. Well, we kind of like just GR racing. For some other weird reason, that's a phenomenal favorite. Dino Cantino is in the pit. So is Sprinkler. The question is, where are these boys going to match up? Taking the lead, Berries, at this moment. Well, still in 4th. Ooh! Tick, 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 tick. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Man! I cannot believe it. This is definitely not over. These boys are going to fight until the end. I'm going to keep it here because it's kind of where I think it's going to end up with. I, for a feeling, well, I have an idea and I have a feeling. Beatham still needs to pit with the Alpha. Then GTA is slow, probably has to pit as well. So does Fluffy. Sprinkler, I don't know if he did pit. But top 5 of this moment, 3 out of those 2 potentially need to pit. That is all I know. Where they will end up, what will happen, I'm not 100% sure. But from a battle point, this is where we need to keep our eye on. I'm sorry, but I just do not see anywhere else another battle that's going to be as interesting as this one. In my eye, I am in the corner of my eye. Beetham is in the pit. Beetham has about 38% of fuel, so that is probably not going to be a long pit stop as well. Battle to win it is right here. No two ways about it. This is where the race is going to be. This is where the excitement is. Beetham is out. Oh my goodness. Shocker of note. Did that happen? Alpha in the lead. Out of all the cars. This is not over until any fat lady has sung. And believe you, I am not fat, nor am I a lady. Going back to the battle. These boys are hitting it on. Oh, I'm gonna love this. No two ways about it. Berries all over Dino. Is it even possible that Dino is going to make a 3rd and final victory for tonight? GTA's boys are gunning it. Have I ever? No. Did I predict this? Not at all. Not at all. The storybook is not closed. This is going to be epic. Whatever you're doing at this moment, if you have moved, if you have made coffee, and you've missed all the action, boy are you in for a surprise. Dino Cantino leading most of the race. And when I say most of the race, I am telling you 17 laps of domination. Yes, there was a few instances where Berries had a couple of laps of a lead, but in domination point, Berries and Dino were killing it in the front end. And out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, does the man, the legend, Beetham, knock it out of the ballpark with an Alpha. 4 laps to go, 3 seconds ahead of Dino and Berries, and he's running an Alpha. Not the OP car at any given point on Barcelona. I have never, as much as I want to watch him, I can honestly tell you, this is where the race is going to be. This is going to be a battle, whether who has the podium. Because again, Fluffy is just there. Dino shaking berries a bit. On the move, killing it hard. This is not over. I am sorry, but this is not over. Mile wave. Mr. JJ, welcome to the race. I have been watching it firsthand from lap 1 through all the way, and I can tell you it's interesting. Whoa, shaky there, boy. You know? A little bit too hot with that Merc coming out of that corner. Nevertheless, he held it, managed to keep it in time. Fluffy Butt is still there. I kind of kept silent about Fluffy because I expected him to go in and pit. And he is still running. Again. Another shocker so far. 3 laps to go. Is he going to pit now? No. Still running. Probably has enough fuel. Probably has the tires put up. This is going to be a fight between who wants it the most. 4th, 3rd, 4th, or even 2nd position. Again, I am not saying that the guy running in 1st is going to win this. But this is going to be an exciting 3 laps. And there's another battle brewing at the back. I would love to go and have a look at that. Should we go and spy? Do we want to spy? Of course we do. DMR Jazz versus GT RSA. Alpha versus Chevy. And these boys have been gunning it the whole race. Alpha has been all over the Chevy, giving it peanuts, left, right, middle, center, side by side. This thing does have the best entry and exits throughout this whole race. Top line speed, best performance will probably be the Chevys. Yet I know they suffer with tire wear. I know they suffer with fuel challenges. But I also know that it is one of the good optimal cars to have at any given day. We've had champions come out of a Chevy. Champions. Going back to the front, boys. I am very sorry. This is a bit up and down for me. DMR has got a gap over there at this moment. Good 2 seconds deficit. Running away from berries. Nonetheless, Fluffy is all over berries at this moment. Waiting for him to make a mistake. Waiting for him to jump and bounce all over that Chevy. Subaru. My boy, Subaru. Beat them, 4.4 seconds ahead. Hey, this is painful. And another fastest lap, 143.8. Hey. Can I close my eyes? And then she's gone. Hey. This looks to be where the battle is going to be. Dino probably comfortable in 2nd. Not gonna have the win tonight. That just, I think the only way for him to actually win is if P-Tham goes for a pit or makes a massive mistake. From a battling point of view, this is where I'm going to be focused on for most of it now. Because that Alpha and Berries are fighting. Subaru is probably very good in most conditions. I do think it probably loses a lot of tire wear. So it slows down, loses it. It's very dominant in the first few laps when it's out, when it's running. Alpha is not going to give it. There we go, inside line. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Fluffy. Being very cautious. Making sure that when he makes a move, it's going to make it worth it. Let's see. Oh, this is where it is. Alpha versus Subaru down the straight. What happened? Dino! I missed that. How did Dino lose so many positions? What the hell? In one lap, positions has changed. Can you believe that? I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot. 2 laps to go. Dino made a life-changing mistake. Life-changing. From second to fourth. Life-changing. How did he do that? He must be kicking himself at this moment. Commentator's curse, man. Commentator's curse. Fluffy is running it. 2 alphas for the potential podiums. 2 alphas and a podium. I would have never guessed. Like, solidly, never have guessed it. I wouldn't even have thought that that is even possible. Nevertheless, my money was on Dino in a Merc, AM Racing in a Merc, and maybe one of the Subarus. Never have I ever thought Ethan would have a 10-second gap over anyone in an alpha. Nor would I have thought that Fluffy in an alpha running second in his last. Barry's in the pits. Barry's in the pits. Oh my goodness. Why? Tires. Oh, tires. 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 How awful. I'm sorry. How awful. On your last lap, going to the pit and drop another 2 positions. That has just got to be so devastating. Oh, I never foresee that. Never have I ever. Well, boys, rounding it up at this moment. Peter coming through the last couple of corners with an 11-second lead. Potentially going to take the victory. Although Dino does look like he wants that second place. Not so sure if that's going to be possible. Only probably about 4 corners left. Alpha looking strong. Alpha looking good. The only place where this is going to happen is down the straight. Bad exit for Fluffy. Will maybe get that Merc alongside him. Beat him in the victory. Pole winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alpha, Fluffy Butt coming in second. Third, DMRA, Dino Gantino, who made a mistake. But nonetheless, GTA is low fourth, Perry's fifth, Sprinkler sixth, GTRSA coming in seventh. Followed by Jazz and GTI that's still battling at the back. Not over. No, 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 no. Oh! What the hell was that? I have to laugh. That poor man lost 2 positions at the end. Alfa Romeo, not the OP car, in Barcelona, has taken victory and second place. Have you ever? Nope, I have not. I did not expect that, nor did I foresee that, nor did I even predict it. Beat them for the victory, followed by Fluffy Butt in a Alpha 4C GR3. Dino Cantino third, GTAS Slow fourth, Perry's fifth, GTAS Sprinkler sixth, GTRSA seventh, DMR GTY eighth, AM Racing ninth, and DMR Jazz 10th. I think was probably just one of those bad incidents on the last corner coming out of there where GTI just lost it and just all happened. Fastest lap 2P there. Boy oh boy, this was probably a very good race. In Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, the Grand Prix layout. Thanks, boys. Thanks all for watching. Big ups, big thanks to all the sponsors and sponsor prizes. So I'm going to try and name and shame all of them. Sky Coffee, thank you. Randburg Raceway, thank you. Um, I'm terrible. G-ForceSim, Steakhouse Red, uh, Coach Dave, CDA, um, and then we have the I forgot their names. Um, the DMR boys. I am so sorry. My bad. Um, do catch us next week. Same time, same place, different track, different layout, same pool. Dino didn't get his 3 rows victory, but maybe next week is another potential. It was good fun. Thank you all for watching. Catch you later.